The Department of Justice says 29 suspected members of a violent drug cartel are now in U.S. custody after being handed over by authorities in Mexico. That includes a drug lord linked to the torture and murder of a DEA agent back in the 1980s. I want to bring in CBS News Homeland Security correspondent Nicole Sganga. Nicole, even the DOJ said there's one name that stands out from the rest. Tell me more about Rafael Caro Quintero.
Yeah. Vlad, that's exactly right. Caro Quintero's transfer is notable. We're talking about the co-founder and leader of the Guadalajara cartel, a man that has been on the DEA and FBI's most wanted list for over 4 decades for the suspected kidnapping and murder of a DEA agent. Back in 1985, his name was Enrique or Kiki Camarena. This murder, one of the bloodiest chapters in the narco wars. If you've ever seen the Netflix series Narcos, you likely know about it. And Caro Quintero was released from Mexican prison after 28 years on a technicality in 2013, then recaptured nearly a decade later by the Mexican Navy. That operation resulting in the deaths of 14 Marines in a helicopter crash. And ever since then, the U.S. has wanted the drug lord and cartel leader extradited to the United States. But this is the biggest handover in 10 years. There are 28 others extradited, members of 5 of the 6 Mexican organized crime groups.
How did this transfer come about?
Yeah, timing is really everything here, Vlad. The Trump administration has been launching a pressure campaign on Mexico, threatening a 25% tariff on Mexican goods starting Tuesday. That move, President Trump says, is to hold Mexico accountable for its role in failing to stem the flow of drugs and migrants over the border. So, call it a peace offering of sorts or maybe a last-ditch effort by Mexico. But speaking of timing, we mentioned those Mexican crime groups that these individuals belong to, among them the Sinaloa, the Jalisco New Generation cartel. They were actually designated by the Trump administration as foreign terrorist organizations just last week.
So what happens next, Nicole?
Yeah, Vlad, these 29 individuals, they were flown from just north of Mexico City. They're now detained at prisons in 8 different U.S. cities, some of them wanted in multiple states. They face charges including racketeering, drug trafficking, murder, illegal use of firearms, money laundering. As for Caro Quintero, he's set to be arraigned today in federal court in New York. He'll actually appear at the same Brooklyn courthouse where Sinaloa boss El Chapo was convicted on drug trafficking charges back in 2019. And, while it remains to be seen, is likely to face a similar fate. Vlad.
All right, Nicole Sganga with those late-breaking details for us. Thank you, Nicole.